I'm thinking this one that says 63 useful tech gifts for every budget.
Gifts?
Gifts? I think that one sounds like fun.
Sure. I see an Ekbauch in there.
Yeah, but an S.
Yeah.
All right. So let's bring this guy back up. All right. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Just starting at the top, I already agree with and disagree with several. So let's take a look.
Ooh, is that a single tap? That looked like a little tap.
Oh, yes, it did.
Just a single one.
Let's see if reading mode works on this one.
Reading mode.
There's an image. Oh, but no images on the products. Sadness.
Sadness, Everdeen. Shoot me in the heart.
All right, well. Back to this view. All right, and we'll do this. All right, best tech gifts under $50. LG speaker X Boom. Okay, so the X Booms are okay. At
cute.
$35, they're better than their normal like $39, $49 price. $35, I can deal with that. Again, the Altec Lansing boom jacket, I'm still a big fan of those, and there's a size smaller than yours that runs about $35.
Okay.
So
yeah, so that would be better, I would imagine.
Yeah, Fire TV stick, yeah.
Sure.
They're pretty good. The fact that it's got the Alexa voice command makes it really good, especially for half price right now at $25.
Yep, agreed.
At $50, you got to make a choice.
But
at 25, I think the choice has mostly been made for you.
You can buy it and forget about it, and say I've spent $25 on worse.
I will agree with this one all day long.
Mophie Juice Pack Access.
I had one of these on one of my previous phones, and I loved it. At $70, again, it's something you have to make a decision about.
My goodness!
But at $29,
that's great.
Yeah, that's a really great deal.
I did not look at the price.
Yeah, it's the first thing I'm looking at.
Ooh.
So, an Apple AirTag. Here's my take on the Apple AirTag. If you are highly entrenched in the Apple ecosystem, the AirTags are okay.
Okay.
There are privacy issues with them that make me real uncomfortable.
It's kind of a common thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The privacy issues with these have created an easy scenario for digital stalking in real life, using these things to be able to follow somebody.
Wonderful.
Not great.
Beautiful.
So I'm not a fan of these.
Yep.
If I was going to get one, of which I have several, it's a Tile.
Right. Yeah, tiles are great.
Tile's the way to go. It has the largest ecosystem of devices that are looking and reporting back. We did a product review on a product called the Voila a while back that I really liked. There was another one we did a review on, but I don't think the company exists anymore. But it was real solid. I really liked that one. I've got a couple of them left, which makes me real sad. But the Voila was pretty good, but it's Tile.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Somebody wants to try and convince me otherwise, you can try, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think you're going to get me out of there.
Sorry, champ.
Terry?
Yeah, I was just about to say, this looks like a good Hotto thing.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Multi-port charging station is always cool. If you've got varied devices that you're trying to charge, we have a really great product that we have kind of all over. It's called the Power Cutie.
Oh yeah, I
we
love that thing.
we have a product review of it on the website. We rated it very high.
It's cute. It's great. It's got ports all over the place. Plugs, USBs.
Let's see if
And
it's
it's cute.
still in line. It's not. Okay. Power. You guys can't see what I'm doing, so it's fine. Ooh. On the new website, we should be looking at this one, because I bet, as our test review, because I bet this would look awesome. Okay.
Boom.
So that's the Power Cutie. It's got 4 USB ports and 3 power ports.
They're not all designed like baseballs, by the way.
Right. You can get them in all kinds of colors. I think you've got
The blue one.
a blue one. I've got a blue one. I've got a red one. But these things are also inexpensive.
I told you it's cute. It's big cute.
These are also inexpensive at only $25.
You can't really beat it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
and you can see there's a whole bunch of colors here.
Yep, there's the red one.
The different colors may or may not have different prices. And you can also get longer or shorter power cords. Wow. All the colors are $25 right now.
Nice. Kind of like this magenta one.
Amazon keeps moving the buttons out from under me. Yeah, they're all going for $25 right now, which
Not
is
bad.
less than they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're-
MSRP is $35, so they're all on sale for a really great price right now.
This is pretty much what our desks are powered by.
Yeah, yeah.
For the
I've also
most
got
part.
one in my bedroom.
No purple.
No
No
purple.
purple. I wish.
Yeah, we wanted a purple one, but these things
It's
are really
okay.
great. They're a great $25 investment. So less money than this, more power capabilities. But this is nice for something like Hotto, where you've got a bunch of the same device and you want to stack them.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to get into.
That is just really unnecessary. I mean, it's not, because phones are gross.
They are.
I think the only other like grosser thing in that same realm is money.
Yeah, money's really gross.
You know, so I get it,
Yeah.
but that does seem.
But
like
we're on YouTube, and I don't want to trigger.
Sure,
I don't want to trigger any content warnings.
sure, understood.
So, pillow pad, cushioned tablet, and iPad stand. These things are interesting. I have one that's a little more interesting than this. We did a review on it a number of years ago. The something spider, I think. Well, while we're here. So I mentioned that we're doing a redesign of the website. It's going to fix that. The fact that there's ads everywhere that we can't control right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where it is. I do think it was called something spider. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be on here.
Yeah. All right.
But it was pretty cool. I can find a link for that if people are interested.
Seems all right for $20, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do better.
I don't know what to even do with this one.
Bedside smartphone vase. It's not a vase. It's a vase.
$32 for a Qi charger is generally a good price, especially for an upright Qi charger. Mm-hmm. If that's what this is.
You know, I don't know.
Being able to spruce up your nightstand.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know. $32 seems like too much for that.
Yeah. I've found that I don't even like upright chargers at all. I thought it would be a good idea.
Depends on what I'm doing.
Sure.
I use them when I'm doing development work.
That makes sense. But like having it look at me when, I might get a message in the middle of the night and the phone is looking at me in the face.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
That totally doesn't work for me. I need to know what that's in reference to, Terry.
Are you talking about the vase?
Yeah. Is it the smartphone vase? Which is 2 words that I never expected to say in that order. This is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
But it sure seems to me that you could just take a bag and hook it on and put a regular charger in it. So,
yeah, I'm like, what is happening here?
all right. A rechargeable toothbrush, an electric toothbrush for $39. I mean, that's
okay.
That's pretty inexpensive.
Depending on, really, it depends on how good the brush is.
Right.
Because, I have one that I paid way too much for. I think I paid like $70 for it. But it's got a really good brush on it.
Got it.
That is unbeatable. And to me, the vibration really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Okay.
It's really the brush.
Got it.
But if it's got a good brush, that's a good price.
For sure.
Oral-B ends, you're good.
Yeah, I would say Oral-B is a good product.
That makes sense then.
Here we go. Here's tile. Agreed.
Yep.
As long as it accepts the regular Oral-B ends, you're good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially if it's a real plant that you water. Yep.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Yep.
I agree. It was a vase. It was water and electricity all in one little cup.
Not a good combination of things.
So, yeah, Tile Pro. Not necessarily the Pro, but certainly the Tile.
Sure.
An Echo Dot, I think we've been pretty clear on that. It's interesting that everybody has it on sale, including Lowe's, except for Bed Bath & Beyond.
They were like, nope.
No.
Nope. Hey, another record player.
No. This is what I was saying before. You do not want a Victrola. You want a Crosley. If you're going to do one of these little portable suitcase players, a Crosley is the only one you want.
Hey, at least this one isn't $600 like the other one.
This is the same price as the Crosley, and the Crosley's a better quality product.
Right.
Plain and simple. Mm-hmm. The Amazon house brand smart plug. Once again, these things are very big. Mm-hmm. They're as wide as the plug cover. They're $25 a piece, it looks like.
I kind of like how they have that angled to show you that it has depth, but not how much depth it has.
They're pretty deep, but they're also wide. They're just big.
Yeah, that's a big bulky thing.
At $25 a piece, when the one that I was talking about normally retails for $29 for 4, and with $4 off, it's $25.99 for 4 of them. Mm-hmm. And using them with the Monster Smart app, you can use it with Alexa or Google or Siri.
Yeah. Can't beat it.
I don't know this company, but that looks cool.
It does look cool.
I will say though that iHome has some speakers like this. We have one in our office. It's not quite like this, but with LED and motion and all of that stuff for a little bit more, but in a similar price range. And it's iHome. We all know who iHome is. They've been around for a long time. They've established themselves.
Yeah. Because if you take that away, an LED speaker is an LED speaker is an LED speaker.
Yeah.
Like they don't really differ a whole lot outside of their actual aesthetic. But if you get one that's actually got some functionality to it, or, you know, can talk to your ecosystem. I mean, that's much better. But what's happening here? It's
lots of conversation happening in the chat, which we enjoy.
Yeah, that's good. A digital counting money jar.
Counting money jar.
Yeah,
okay,
that's cool.
Yeah, not that it matters that much because you still would have to wrap it and take it somewhere to get that value.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna tell you this right now, where I grew up and how I grew up. Spending $30 for a jar that you're going to put loose change in.
Oh, it's bonkers.
Is stupid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying it's a good investment. It's an interesting item.
It is interesting, but it is a stupid thing.
Because in general, you're going to have to take the coins somewhere. Let's say Coinstar.
Sure. That's the easiest way to go about it right now.
That's going to count it for you and wrap it and do all the things, because generally you can't just walk in with a jar of coins to a bank. They make you wrap it first.
Right. And I can tell you it's not going to cost you $30 unless you put like $300 into the Coinstar.
Yeah.
So it's just not practical.
What is this?
Is it the stand?
It's a case with a stand for an iPad. Okay. Interesting. I'm not that interested for $55 or $69 if you get it from Apple. It's wicked expensive if you buy it from Apple.
Come over here. Come over here.
We have a visitor.
Duncan.
Allante's mic is currently muted, so you guys can't hear him, but we absolutely have a visitor that you can probably see a tail walking through. Hi, friend. Will you sit down?
He probably needs to.
I know, but I don't want to say the words.
Sit down, buddy. Sit. Hey.
Well, we've been very clear that that PLUGHITZ Live Unplugged is intended to be a less formal. My special boy. Hi, Duncan. All right, Duncan, come here, bud.
This way.
Come here. Over here. Or leave.
Woo!
Please don't move cameras and stuff.
Come on, this way.
Come here, bud.
There you go.
Sit. Sit. All the way down. Thank you. All right.
Oh, that was fun.
It was. All right. So here we have the case. I don't care. What have we got here? What is this?
Hydrate Spark Pro.
This is a water bottle. This is a connected water bottle.
Wow.
This tells you how much you've had to drink. I've seen these. We had one on the show during CES.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It tells you how much you've had to drink and whether it's enough. And it's able, depending on the product, I don't know this one in particular, but they're usually able to connect. Oh, you can buy it from Fitbit. So there's my proof. It'll connect to your health app and also be able to tell you based on your activity how much you need to have. So if you're the kind of person who's outdoors doing hiking and running and stuff a lot, this can tell you what your consumption is and what it needs to be.
Sure.
Which is kind of a cool thing. This is great.
Maybe you can water the charger. That's funny.
Yeah, water the charger vase. But yeah, these are pretty popular. I don't know that 75 is a good price, but 52.50 is not a bad price for something like that.
Yeah. Little expensive for my taste.
Yeah, it's not something that I want. But I also don't spend a whole lot of time outside. doing heavy physical activity.
Right.
But if I was the kind of person who's regularly hiking in the Grand Canyon, ooh, something to tell me, hey, dummy, you're not drinking enough.
Oh.
Would be good, because
Sure.
I literally had that as a problem.
Sure.
When we went hiking into the Grand Canyon. So.
Absolutely.
Another electric toothbrush.
Aquasonic. I think I've seen this brand.
All right, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt.
Yeah.
All right, all 3 websites are currently selling it for $79.99. Hold on.
Whoa!
So it's always $79.99 at Target. It's currently $79.95 at Amazon, normally $99.95. It's currently $79.99 at Nordstrom Rack, regularly $399.99.
What is happening?
One of these things is not like the others.
By a lot. What?
Is it possible that they're lying? Yes.
Jeez. My goodness.
Okay. Now, we've seen things like this before. And one of the things that makes this particular one interesting is that it's not its own camera, right? It gets to use your device, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does face tracking as you move. The thing physically rotates to follow you. It's really a cool idea if you're doing a lot of content creation. This might be a cool product. Obviously, Walmart is the place to buy this right now because it's $10 less than everybody else, including from Belkin themselves. It could be cool if you're a big content creator that's doing moving.
Sure.
Like if you're filming something in a kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
This could be really cool. As you're moving around, it can follow along with you.
Yeah.
And for something like that, $59 is not bad. $69 is not bad, but $59 is really not bad. Because normally they've got their own camera built in, which pushes the price up. In this case, you're using your existing one.
So you're just paying for the little bit of hardware.
Exactly. Obviously, we already said SanDisk, only way to go. The thing about this flash drive that I like is that it will work both on a computer and on an Apple device. It's got a little flip-out lightning connector.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with an iPad or an iPhone or something like that, you know, the ability theoretically for us to be out on the show floor at CES. We know that the internet sucks.
Yep.
But if we were to film something short out on the floor, pop it onto the flash drive, hand it to somebody in the control room, plug it in, and we've got a hard line.
Good to go.
Yeah. And now that we've got the Bluetooth mic that connects to the phone, we can record with the Bluetooth mic and actually do some interesting stuff with it. Yeah. I do want to do some experiments with that before CES, though. But yeah, this is a cool idea.
It's nice to have something that's varying.
Yeah.
You know, for varying devices.
Yeah, we've got a flash drive, card reader that's got A on one side and C on the other that works real well for the Surface Duo and the Surface Pro, the Surface Book. But I don't have anything for Lightning, so that's a pretty cool idea. Okay. The Eero Mesh Wi-Fi router. Yes. There's one right there.
Yep.
And no, it's not the reason why we've been having internet problems. No. That's related to the computer, not to the router, because this is also on the same internet, and it's not having that problem. So I apologize. You're going to get a little bit of background noise because the poor computer that's running all of this is starting to get hot.
Nothing wrong with a little white noise, though. But
no. The Eero Mesh Wi-Fi router, really top notch.
We can attest to them. They work fantastically. Yeah. That's all that can be said about that.
We have two different meshes in here. One is the Eero that came with one of our internet connections, and the other is a Linksys that we purchased when we moved into the new offices. The Linksys one, I think, produces a more stable connection overall. and it's got an internal and an external connection.
Yeah.
So a public and a private, which I like.
Yeah.
But for the price, these things are pretty solid.
Agreed.
Let's see. Okay, a Sony Bluetooth speaker.
You know, that's not a terrible price, but I wonder about the quality.
Yeah, the Sony Bluetooth speakers tend to be pretty good. I don't know if they're $100 good.
Yeah, that's...
But if you were able to catch one of these on sale, maybe as we get closer to Black Friday, maybe one of these guys will go on sale.
Sure.
That might be worth looking at. But again, I'm going to go back to the Boom Jacket. They're good speakers, and they're really inexpensive.
A laser star projector.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about these. Adam might have some input on this, but I don't.
It just, I don't know.
So these things have become real popular again.
Oh, these are the little
self-printing cameras. Yeah, they're basically a new version of a Polaroid.
Oh, you have a Bliss Light?
7 out of 10.
Okay. Now,
I was wondering if that was the one you had or not, because I knew you had something like this, so I had a feeling that you'd have an answer. For the $10 discount, does that change your 7 out of 10 rating?
Right.
From 59 to 49, does that make it a little better?
Naturally.
Prefer the VR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth it for the extra 10?
Okay.
All right.
With a discount, it makes it worth it. That's good. So this is a Polaroid camera. It says Fujifilm, but it's obviously the concept is Polaroid. It works differently than a Polaroid because it's a printer. But
the idea is fun.
The Fujifilms, I've heard good things about. There are a couple others that maybe are better. I know Polaroid themselves has one that's really good quality. And I think it's made by the same company that makes Vivitar products. So I don't know that I have an opinion on this. Allante?
So I don't have one, but from what I hear, Ring Fit Adventure, or just the Ring Fit device in general, is a real workout. It's not It's not like the Wii era where things they made you exert a lot of energy and it made you feel like you were,
But it was more yoga-y than aerobic.
Yeah, this is actually like you're gonna get an actual pseudo workout from this. So and it's a game. It is an actual game. It puts you through a scenario in which you need to exercise to advance. So I don't have a need for it. But
well, it's $10 less at Walmart than at Best Buy.
Sure.
So if you're thinking about it, Walmart's the place to go, apparently.
Sure. And I mean, it's about the price of a video game. So I think it's worth it for that price. $80, that's kind of pushing it. But if it's about the price of a video game, sure.
Okay. So the HP Sprocket portable photo printer. This, to me, is better than the Fujifilm thing before.
Sure.
Because you get to take your pictures with your phone. You can do all your phone things to it. You can put filters, and you can do crops, and you can do all the phone things, and then print it. And it's almost, they're so similar to the same price.
Sure. Yeah.
And I have used HP portable photo printers many times. We used to sponsor an event for the SPCA here in Pinellas County. And there was this pet walk event. Radio Shack would go out there and we'd bring some of the portable printers.
Sure.
And they would do these pumpkin patch photos with your dog. And there's a scarecrow and hay. And you could take pictures, and then they'd get printed out on our printers, and then it was a really cool idea. I know how good the quality is, and that's more than a decade ago.
That's pretty cool.
So for $99, that's a good deal.
Absolutely. I wonder how much a bigger one would be.
So the ones we used to sell were $129, and that was 10 years ago.
Sure.
And they were portable, battery powered. These things are nice because they're small. Mm-hmm. They're only a little bit bigger than your phone.
Yeah, it looks like you can keep it in your pocket.
Yeah,
so that is good. I would just like to print bigger pictures, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
sure. Top Vision mini projector. I'm going to go back to our friends here at Monster and say, I don't know who Top Vision is, but I know who Monster is. Mm-hmm. And Monster Vision has, 4 projector models, starting at, 240 resolution and going up to full HD, 144 inch. The $99 one, I think, is HD small format, small throw, which is exactly what this is. So, I don't know.
So for the same price, you're within a realm of products that you know.
Yeah, and it's a brand that everybody recognizes.
Nothing gets the little guys, of course, but it's just the same. It's the same point that we made earlier of like, a lot of these little guys, they've got to make their breakthrough.
Yeah, and this is a specialty product.
Yeah,
it's not like a phone charger. It's not like the Qi charger that we just bought for our cars, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's Qi certified. It was $25. It's a 15-watt charger, and it holds the phone and everything.
Sure.
Who makes it? I don't know. That's a very different situation than putting $100 into a projector, a specialized product. And one of the things that Adam says in the chat that I think I agree with is if you have to call yourself Top Vision, you probably aren't the top in vision. This is one of those like
that's real good
Amazon China, like random word generator kind of brand names, and that always worries me.
Throw a dart at 2 things and see what 2 words you get and mash them together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Avram's got a whole article he wrote on ridiculous Amazon brand names.
Yeah, that is a good point, though.
I'm going to keep going on this one for the same reason as before.
Yep. It had purple on it, so that's the only reason why it caught my attention.
Absolutely, 100%. These guys make some of the best consumer gimbals out there.
Is that Zhiyun?
Yeah. We've had them on the show. They are friends of ours. They make great gimbals for surprisingly inexpensive. They also do commercial stuff. Like they've got gimbals for boom arm cameras and stuff like that. They are a big company, but when it comes to their consumer stuff, I mean, $99 for a full stabilized gimbal is really inexpensive, and I've used this model, and it works. It might have been the 3.
Okay.
But I've used this family. They handed it to me live on air.
Okay.
And Chris and I went, whoop! And it kept up with us.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Again, if you're deep in the Apple ecosystem, maybe.
I don't get it.
$189 is a decent price for them. But again, if I was going to do a true wireless, it would be those Motorola earbuds, because then I can also plug them in if I want.
But if
you're deep in the Apple ecosystem,
sure.
I get it. But if you're not,
There are 3 things I don't understand. My problem with AirPods in general is, one, they've stepped away from a design that I really liked for a long time. I liked their basic headphone design, the headphones that used to come with all of their devices.
The old ones that were flat and in.
Yep.
Not the ear pods.
Right. Not those. But I really liked that design.
Okay.
I mean, it could use some work. You know, I like the design of headphones that had that little nib that went into your ear, so that it like helped it stabilize in your ear a little longer, as opposed to just the regular ones would kind of flip out every so often or whatever. So they've stepped away from that design, which kind of sucks. And these I can't wear at all. But my big thing is that you spend $200 on it or $250 on these things. Let's say you just buy them not on sale, and then you lose one. I have been on the other end, on the customer service end, where you try to get these things replaced if they're not insured, and you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know, like you're just absolutely screwed.
Well, at least they've got the AirTag built in.
Doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
That's another thing I have witnessed on the other end.
Yeah. I don't know.
It seems like a lot for not a whole lot of special things going on.
And the sound quality is not great.
It's not great. So it's like, what am I paying all of this money for when I could spend $50 on something that has about the same amount of quality.
Yeah.
Didn't cost as much, so if I lose one, okay, whatever. Shame on me.
And it doesn't look like there's something dripping out of your ear.
Oh God, I hate the design so much. They're so ugly.
Yeah, but I hate them.
But whatever.
Okay, this concept is sound.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, it's only built into the case? Oh my God.
That's even worse.
So the AirTag is only built into the case. So if you lose the earbud, you're still screwed.
Yep. That sucks.
So these things are interesting. The natural wake up things. Not for this price. I'm more of a fan of the opposite of this.
The nighttime ones?
Yeah. The Mark Zuckerberg Nightbox or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
That he built for his wife.
Yeah.
That changes colors overnight, so when you wake up, you can see the color, and you get an idea of where it is in the night, and you can go back rather than waking up, touching a phone, or hitting an alarm clock and looking at a number and processing and then doing math.
And now you're awake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of that concept. We had one of those on at CES 2020 as well. Okay, this guy, I am very aware of this thing, and I have almost purchased it twice.
Interesting.
It is a great indoor herb garden product. It's got the grow light across the top. It's specifically designed for herbs. It works real well with basil. It works real well with cilantro. It's really designed for that. I have almost bought one of these twice. They do go on sale from time to time.
I was about to say.
And that's the time to buy it. Particularly if this is the one that I think it is. If you look at Home Depot, I think it is. They put it on sale from time to time. And if you're on their mailing list, it'll let you know when it happens.
Interesting. Yeah, because I was about to say, like, 140, that's a little... I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but I've seen it for $99, I think.
Yeah, $99 is a much more doable price, especially if, you want to grow multiple things. I think about what I'm trying to do, and I'm like, I don't know if I could chuck out 240 or
280.
280, sorry. I'm just stuck on 3.
560 if you wanted 4 of them.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's got the LED and everything built in. It's a really interesting idea. And if I remember correctly, it allows 3 different herbs to grow at once.
Okay. All right. So it's got slots.
Yes.
Oh, I think I see one of them. Yeah. Like little pods.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
All right. That changes a little bit then.
Yeah.
Actually, that changes.
It's the reason why I've almost bought one a couple of times.
Sure. That does
Next time it's on sale, it might end up being in my possession.
Because that's a good starter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Fitbit Charge is a pretty solid activity tracker. But I think the activity tracker market is starting to implode.
I think it has.
Yeah. I mean, Amazon just got into it, which I think is interesting timing.
Yeah.
But whatever. If you like Fitbit, this is a solid one in the entry, especially with that sale at Walmart right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Digital photo frame is like real 2010.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 of them.
I got another one tucked away somewhere, unless you're already counting it.
No.
I think I have a Sony one.
Oh, good. I have one that's Wowie branded.
Wow.
So after the Robo Sapiens became popular, and then there were the Robo Raptors that I once had 43 of in my car. The next Christmas, they sent every store one of these photo frames with marketing material in it, and it's got the Wowie logo at the bottom, and it would play a video, and then it would show photos, and then it would play the video, and then show photos, and then we had a whole Wowie display that this sat on top of. Sure. And at the end of the season, they're like, "We don't care."
Bye.
So it came with me. But I mean, at this point,
$130 for something like that. That's crazy.
It's a 10-inch touchscreen, which is completely unnecessary.
Right. That's not the point.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can get a Fire tablet for this. That's a 10-inch.
And set it up and do the same.
People still use photo frames? Nope.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Yes. The little Cricut is really great for crafters. I see everybody's got it on sale right now.
I've been thinking about getting one myself. This one's just a little smaller.
Yeah, this is the little one. But it's real cool.
It's probably a good starter, though.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah.
So I've thought about getting it myself because I do the arty stuffs.
And for those who don't know, it is a... What is it?
It's
Tell people what it is.
It's a what you call it? There we go.
My microphone is off.
Sorry, his microphone is off. Yeah, it's a vinyl cutter. So not a printer, but it'll cut the things that you design from the actual decal, the roll of decal that you have.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't just do decals, right? You can do like stickers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever vinyl thing you put through it.
Yeah.
You can do stickers. I saw a video earlier. Somebody had cut out their daughter's name on this like unicorn vinyl sticker.
Sure.
And then put it on her door.
That's cool.
It was real cute.
That's cool.
We had something like this. It was a professional size one that did it, but we've got a great Sumo Software sign over in storage that's acrylic with the vinyl stuff on it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, $129 for this is a really great price.
Not bad. That's not bad at all. Because I think a full machine, like if you want to get into some serious vinyl cutting, maybe even printing, it's usually going to run you about $500. So I mean, and that seems to be like the range of just about any kind of machine that does that. So $129 for something that's real basic is pretty nice.
Yeah, and what separates what separates this one from their other models, it's the physical size. It's real small.
Yeah, it is really
I think that's
small.
what we're talking. I think this is what we're talking about, Terry. Is what separates this from the other models. This one's little. Oh, they're still talking about photo frames.
Oh, okay.
I don't know or care anything about this.
Nope. It's a glowy ball with time on it.
This is a pen set. I don't have any input on it. Now, this is the thing you saw earlier.
Yeah, the draft dispenser.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, before we move on, so Terry was asking about the Cricut. Yeah, it's physically small.
Mm-hmm. Teeny tiny. I'd say probably no bigger than this.
Yeah, so it's designed to cut real small shapes and stuff.
Right. So the machine itself is this big. The cutting zone is probably like that.
4 to 6 inches, probably.
Yeah. So I'm a little bigger than that actually. About that. So not huge. Yeah. It's pretty small because it's supposed to be for just like personal stuff. Like you said, like doing like a letter at a time to make a whole. Put somebody's name on a wall or on a door or something like that. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's not as big as it's very small, especially compared to like the one Michelle has.
Yeah.
Which is significantly larger, I think.
I think she's got the $500 one.
Yeah, I think she has the full size one. So this has been up here for a while, Adam, and I haven't seen any comment from you because you would be our kind of our
beer guy,
market expert on this particular guy. Red Hot Meh. He's been researching while we were talking about the Cricut. Thank you, Adam.
Good on you.
Always appreciate that.
Yeah, us two would have no frame of reference.
Conceptually, it's interesting.
Sure.
But yeah, that's unfortunate. This particular product is not. Maybe there's another one out there.
Yeah.
That works better. But conceptually, it's an interesting idea. That's a kettlebell for $150.
Interesting. And it's
a
a Bowflex, huh? They're still around?
It's adjustable. They know who they are. They make adjustable workout equipment.
I didn't know they were still around.
Apparently.
I hadn't heard the Bowflex name in decades. What?
I just happened to see what the text is at the bottom of the screen.
Any tech and fitness guru on your list will the smart kettlebell.
No.
Oh. Hey.
So these are what we were talking about earlier.
Glad to see this on the list, actually.
I'm actually surprised about this because that picture.
I was about to say, I don't really recognize those.
Oh, okay. So the picture that they were showing is not the product.
Shame. Where'd they get that picture from?
I don't know, because I actually don't know what product that is. So this is basically the newer version of the one that Allante and I have that we use all the time.
Every day.
This is the non-microphone version of my OpenCom. Again, we're real happy with it. This is not the one that they're talking about. This is a significantly older model.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Aeropex that we have. Yep. The Air is the replacement for it. That was the thing that screwed me up. Is this should be capital. And I kept reading Open Air Sport headphone. Because they are open air.
Sure, yeah. It's just it's not written right.
Yeah. But yeah, I have the OpenCom, which is the upgrade to this one. And we have the Aeropex, which is the older model of this one. They're fantastic. Adam's saying he has the OpenCom too. He's probably using Mom's.
At some point, I would like to try the OpenComs just to see how they... because I've seen how like the ones that I have, how they work with like let's say Discord and stuff
for microphone.
and it's a little weird.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't really understand what's happening. but I definitely feel like the open comms would probably they're built for that, you know. So but I absolutely love the Eero packs.
The sound quality is fantastic.
So good. And I
wonder if they're still around.
To give you another, you know, idea, I was deaf in one ear. I was deaf in one ear for like 3 weeks because, you know, my body hates me. But
the Eero packs is actually more expensive than the Air.
That's interesting. During that time, I could still use the Eero packs.
Yeah,
you know,
because they're jawbone, they're bone conduction.
Yep. So it, you know.
And the battery. Oh my God, the battery lasts forever.
Forever. With constant use. I was constantly using them for when the Switch added Bluetooth.
Yep.
Oh my God, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I was using them like crazy on the Switch. Hours and hours and hours they last.
So Terry, I just realized, also has an open comm and an Eero pack.
Yep.
And she just said it's amazing. We love them. They are a great investment.
They are amazing.
Completely waterproof.
Yep.
And one of the comments that people have made, I saw people comment on, is they're like, oh, but how can it be waterproof and have an open charging port? And we have a video over on the Amrock Fab Lab YouTube channel.
Okay.
So wherever you are, if you want more information on this, head over to the Amrock Fab Lab YouTube channel. We have an interview with Donnie, who is one of the marketing guys from Aftershocks, where he specifically talks about how that works and how the whole internal shutoff switch works. And they specifically chose this style of charger so that they could do an internal shutoff switch to make it fully waterproof. So it's a great conversation. Terry and I had a lot of fun doing that video. It's in the First Friday playlist over on the YouTube channel. Ton of fun. Plus, we've got a lot of technical information, not about the Eero packs, but about the OpenCom over on our YouTube channel, or on the website, PLUGHITZlive.com/CES. Right now, we'll take you over to where that interview is. If you wait even a little while longer, /CES is going to take you to the 2022 landing page. So you'll have to add a /2021 to the end of that.
Because it's about that time.
Yes, it is. It is almost CES time, where we hope to get some new information from Donnie, who will absolutely be on the show again, which I'm very excited about.
And I'll get to meet him.
This is way too much money for a speaker of this size.
Yep. See you later.
$120 for that kind of speaker. I think the one from Altec Lansing retails for like $39, and is waterproof and blast proof. So
no tanks.
So Ember, we have talked to. They have been on CES before. I think Issa did this interview as well. CES 2018, maybe.
All right.
We were real impressed with this thing. The mug is temperature controlled. So
I think I do remember this.
So you can do, I'm going to switch over and see if I can find it. You can do, hot temperatures of all varying degrees, and
it was all controlled via an app, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the little thing it was sitting in, I think, was the charger. Remember that?
Sure do. This is bringing back a whole lot of memories.
There's the Alltech Lansing speakers we were talking about. All right, you know what? I'm going to put this back up so you guys can watch what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So there's some of the Alltech Lansing speakers we were talking about. That is the Monster S200 I was talking about earlier. There's a 3D printer. Let's see. Okay. I feel like it was at Showstoppers. So I feel like it's going to be in here.
Rocket something quartz.
That was a fascinating interview. Not what we're looking for. This was unfortunate. I don't think this ever came to market as much as I would have liked to have gotten one for my mother.
Hey, Danny.
Those headphones don't exist anymore.
Hey, Noel. Hey, Allante.
Hello, friends. Yeah. We're about to get into the live stuff. Hi, Allante.
Hey.
We're about to get into live stuff, I think.
Oh my god, the wall.
The wall.
The wall.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah, that video popped at one point when they announced when it was coming out.
Yeah.
All right, it obviously wasn't this year. I don't know. We talked to Ember at some point. I wish I had my high-end search stuff working over here today. Anyway, yeah, we talked to them. We were pretty happy with what they were up to. We got to see it in action. $179 is a lot of money, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for some hot drink.
Yeah.
It's a little much.
Once again, if you're deeply entrenched in the Apple ecosystem, this might be good. Or if you are a it's not Bright House anymore, it's Spectrum. If you're a Spectrum customer,
And you get Apple TV.
the Apple TV you can get instead of a cable box, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
cool,
got the talk into it, and it'll change the channel and everything, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty neat. I'll give them that.
Cordless vacuum cleaner, I've got absolutely no input on. So the old Beats Solos were pretty good. These are okay. At $99, they're a pretty good deal, though.
I was about to say, $100, I can do that.
Just know that they are not great sound replication. They are heavily bass enhanced.
Yep. Which is, if you're listening to certain kinds of music, that could be great. But
Right, but it might also be annoying.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
just know that it's not proper sound replication anymore.
Switch light.
I don't know.
Yeah, for myself, I can't really say that. I mean, because I know some people where the Switch Lite is like the perfect solution for them.
Yeah, for some people it's right, for some people it's not.
But it's the Switch Lite.
But there's now 3 generations. There's 3 different SKUs that you can look at. There's the $199, the $299, and the $349. There's 3 different SKUs.
Yeah.
Depending on how you're going to use it, what you're going to do, you got plenty of choice now, which I think is better.
Yeah, for sure. And at $199, that's great.
Yeah, for sure.
That is great.
As much as I would like to say the Xbox Series S is a good deal, I mean, it is a good deal, but you're not going to find one.
Right.
Unless, if you really want an Xbox, whether it be an S, or an X, what you want is you want an app called Hot Stock. It's a free app. You can put alerts. I've been very open about the fact that it is how I got my Xbox Series X.
Yep.
It was a recommendation from Avram. And it worked.
Yep.
I mean, we had some struggles, but it wasn't their fault.
Mm-hmm. Sad about the Stream Deck, by the way.
Yeah.
But whatever. Steam Deck. I did it.
Yep. This is the Stream Deck.
I can get a Stream Deck, but Steam Deck, different story.
I think the photo on the screen says everything we need to say.
Yeah. Yep.
So, if you'll grab those over there, they're on the shelf. These are pretty solid. If you're looking for audio sunglasses, these are pretty solid. These are the Faunas.
Yeah, if it doesn't come with a hat, it's a bust.
The Faunas are pretty solid. We've had these since shortly after CES last year. They were on the show as well. Mm-hmm. And the thing that I was most impressed with, and I even said it during the interview, I didn't know that she was conducting the interview using the glasses.
As a microphone.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So she had the non-sunglasses version. She had the blue blockers. So she's sitting there with the blue blocker glasses on talking to me. Just having her doing her interview. And then I found out that she was using the microphone in the glasses to talk to me. And I thought she had like a high-end USB microphone on her desk just out of frame.
Sure.
She was using these, and that sold me on these guys.
That is impressive.
So, I'm happy with the Faunas.
I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah, and they're comfortable. These aren't the blue blockers. These are the sunglasses. But there's a couple of frames of sunglasses. There's a couple of frames of blue blockers. I'm going big screen for you. I like the Faunas. I've had some technical issues with them. The pairing process is a little chunky, but the sound quality is good. And so for me, that's the important part.
They're comfy.
You need the hat, Allante.
I do need the hat.
They are comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're a little tight on my head.
Okay.
Just a little, but not enough that they're uncomfortable.
Sure. I've got kind of a thin, long xenomorph thing going on, so they actually fit me pretty well. And hats don't fit me, by the way.
Yeah, not at all.
That's the sad part. Because of the xenomorph thing. It is,
Well, I mean, you do enhance it with your hair.
I just dive into it. I'm like, You've
accepted who you are.
Yeah. Lil Mouth wants to play too. Anyway.
That was a good Family Guy joke. I'm also gonna get you with my little mouth.
That's one of my favorite skits. Oh hey.
This is a bigger version. It's a different product, but it's basically a bigger version of the one we were looking at before.
Mm-hmm. It looks all right.
$279 is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
There's Adam mentioned this earlier. The Oculus Quest 2. Mm-hmm. It is not called the Oculus Quest 2. It is the Meta Quest 2. The Oculus name is officially dead.
You can't see my eyes rolling in these sunglasses.
I know. But the Oculus name is officially dead. This is the Meta Quest 2.
Oh, Terry just said the best thing ever.
Need a Xenomorph hat.
I do need a Xenomorph hat. Where can I get a Xenomorph hat?
We'll figure it out.
Because it'll be like a Link hat.
Ew. I assume that's in reference to the Meta Quest.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like a text-based adventure game from the 80s where your goal is to go find information about information.
Right. You never know what you're getting yourself into, ever. Even when it says the end.
Question mark.
It just says Finn.
Oh my god. This is a college indie film. Anyway, the Oculus Quest 2 is a good investment for VR people. I'm personally on the Vive side of things.
Sure.
I don't find the Oculus comfortable, and I find myself feeling sick to my stomach immediately. Like within 90 seconds.
Sure.
The Oculus hardware makes me sick. And I haven't found that with the Vive hardware.
I haven't found anything that doesn't make me feel heavily disoriented afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool technology, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
my brain don't like it.
It's really solid hardware. The Quest stuff is really solid hardware.
Sure.
But for me, the Quest always makes me sick.
Yeah. Shark.
Yeah, I don't have any input on vacuums.
It's a vacuum. Yeah.
I know that Mark just got a Roomba i7 that he has been interacting with an API on. He did get an email back, and I think he has the API access.
Oh my gosh.
We're
scam.
Oh, good. This is perfect. So, we talked about this. I think we talked about this. Yeah. That smartwatches did have cameras early on. The original Samsung Gear did. And then they stopped. Because Stalker Cam. Stalker Cam. The end.
I miss my Gear. It doesn't work anymore.
Aw. That's sad.
I loved that thing. It was like a smartphone that was scrunched and bent over my wrist.
I know.
It was awesome.
I remember.
And then they don't make them like that anymore. They all look like watches. I don't want it to look like a watch. I want it to look like something from Deep Space Nine. You know, I want it to look more sci-fi.
I thought she meant dirty.
Oh.
So everything on Deep Space Nine looked dirty.
Oh. I just threw a name out there.
So the GoPro Hero 10 Black, obviously GoPro is the action camera.
Yeah.
There's no
competition.
Yeah, there's no arguing that. The GoPro is the action camera. Anytime you can get a deal on one, go for it.
Right.
Look at that discount. $3.99 from GoPro directly. $50 less than everybody else.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. $200 discount compared to the others.
Yeah. And look at this. 4K 120.
Yeah.
5.3K 60.
You can't beat it.
23 megapixel photos. It's impressive. We talked about the Apple Watch earlier.
Boy, there's a whole lot of Apple Watches on here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, here's that weird thing.
All right. This is the product that I was talking about earlier that I get PR emails for.
Oh, okay. All right.
And somebody said something about back massage. This is the one.
Yep.
I think that might have been Kagan.
That was Kagan,
said that.
When we were talking about full body massage versus
biohacking orb. Yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. I've heard lots of good stuff about this, and not just from them. Obviously, I hear from them a lot, but I've seen product reviews for it, and I've heard good things about it.
Holy crap.
What's that? Oh, is she talking about the GoPro?
Yeah.
Yes.
What a story.
Yeah. So, do you want to read it because you're closer?
Yeah. I need to take these.
Yeah.
So it looks like she said her daughter lost a GoPro in Beringland Bridge, Alaska, which was recovered in a spring thaw months later. So it sat
in snow.
In snow for months.
And then went through the whole snow becomes water, and water's not good for electronics, which was our whole conversation about the vase charger.
And the video was completely intact and the camera still worked.
And it was an early edition.
Wow.
I think this, if I remember correctly, it was a Hero 3.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell you that that product is worth every penny. I don't know what does.
There was a GoPro that was lost during a skydive.
This is a great start.
That somebody found.
Uh-huh.
Surprised. The SD card was fully intact. They were able to hook it up to a computer and get all the video off of it. They were able to contact the person because there was identifiable information on the camera or on the SD card.
Sure. Probably on purpose.
And the camera worked.
Wow. That's kind of a smart idea too, right? Like take a picture of some kind of
something identifiable.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wild.
Lost in a skydive.
Yeah. So a GoPro is the industry standard.
Wow.
We've talked about the Switch several times.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this isn't the one, is it?
No. I don't think. No, it's not the same one.
No, I didn't think so.
350 doll hairs, huh?
Yeah, okay. So this one is interesting. Let me come back over here. This picture is better. Okay, so the thing that's interesting about this one, I think I interviewed them at CES years ago. The thing that's interesting about this is that it's able to make perfect drinks based on reservoirs.
Okay.
Now, the thing that I'm getting caught in is the Keurig, whose name I can't remember. Nope, I don't have it. DrinkWorks.
That wasn't the same year that I interviewed the fermenting
2020.
thing. Okay. Never mind.
Because I think Marlowe gave it his best of show.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Voice it. I think he wanted to give it best of show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was talking about the reusable packaging. Oh, there it is. It is DrinkWorks. They're
Okay.
right next to each other.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
so we'll get back to that in a second. Oh, Todd gave it his best of show.
Oh, ooh.
I knew I saw the icon up here.
It's a big deal.
Todd gave it his best of show. We'll come back to that in a second. This is that reusable box with the e-ink display I was talking about.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
So, anyway, okay. So, DrinkWorks is different. It is literally made by Keurig,
Okay.
and it works just like a Keurig.
Okay.
So, it is, instead of coffee or tea pods, it's alcohol pods. And it can make a perfect drink based on pre-existing pods.
Sure.
But this one is able to do it based on reservoirs.
Huh.
So you don't have to go buy special pods. You fill a reservoir, you hit a button, it mixes everything correctly, and out it comes. Here you go.
Wow.
So ups and downs.
Sure.
There's some work, there's some knowledge. You have to know that if you want a certain drink, you have to have this and this and this.
Right.
Yes, it is absolutely a booze Keurig. DrinkWorks is owned by Keurig. It is literally a booze Keurig. This one is different.
Sure.
This is more like a 3D printer. In that it knows what material it needs. You know, if you've got a multi-nozzle 3D printer that can do multiple colors in one print, that's this. It knows what it needs to do at what time. It does it automatically. It knows that you've put, you know, vermouth in this one. You've put gin in this one, you've put, scotch in this one.
Sure.
And it'll go and make the thing based on what it knows.
So those things on the sides are its what reservoirs?
Are your reservoirs, yeah.
Ah, okay. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So I interviewed them at CES. 17 maybe?
Oh, wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool idea.
I like it.
It's different than the DrinkWorks, but you get to choose, right?
Yeah.
With the DrinkWorks, you put the pod in. What kind of scotch is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
In this case, because you filled the reservoir.
Sure. You're at the mercy of kind of hoping that they do know how to make a perfect drink,
Yeah.
which that
They may or may not.
yeah, your perfect drink may not be their idea of a perfect drink. So,
Yeah.
this
So you can adjust it.
yeah.
With this, you can adjust it and make the perfect drink that you want.
Right.
So this, the Keurig is really good for maybe a couple at home who want to drink at the end of the night.
Yes.
This is perfect for a party environment.
Right.
Where somebody can go up and, you've got 3 cocktails that are planned. They use these 4 reservoirs. You go up, you hit your button, it makes the thing, you move on.
Right.
Whereas with the other one, you'd have to have a pod for each drink and that's going to get expensive.
Indeed.
This, you're in control.
I'll say
So
this.
ups and downs.
Yeah. As a person who notoriously messes up his own drinks, I am not a mixologist at all. This actually would be pretty good in my hands.
Yeah.
Because then I can make a drink and not, be totally wasted off of one drink.
True.
So, I mean, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool idea overall.
Yeah. Okay. A Roku TV?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Allante's looking at one right now.
Yep.
It's not in Roku mode.
But I mean, these are things that work.
I think we've been pretty clear about Sony speakers.
Yep.
They make really good speakers. iPad mini.
Sure.
It is what it is. This is a curling iron.
Ooh,
Luggage.
expensive curling iron.
So if I remember correctly, this is the one that has like all kinds of tools, and it's got some sort of smart something. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Sure.
I don't know enough about it to be able to help.
It does look like the tools that come with it are those are pretty nifty tools. I'll say that. But,
Yeah.
like stuff that I wish would come with. I used to straighten out my own hair, and so like having some.
I
of the
remember.
tools- yeah, long time ago, many moons. But having a lot of those type of tools with some kind of heating iron, yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pricey. But
It is.
It looks cool though.
I need to check something real quick.
All right.
I just realized we've been going for a long time.
This has been so much fun. I really did not like the amount of time that has passed. It really doesn't feel like it.
Okay, I don't know.
I agree 100%, Terry. That's the same here.
I don't want to run out of hard drive space, so I just cleared up some more.
Nice. Like I've got some pretty since I've gone natural again.
They can control my hair wind.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. The other from Adam was funny. So I'm not gonna lie. We have 2 carry-ons that look exactly like this. One in green and one in black. And we spent $49 on them. They are Amazon Basics branded.
Yep.
and we are mean to them.
So sorry to
We put our mixer and our expensive headsets, the ones for like CES and stuff, we put all those headsets in one of them, and we have the snake in the other one.
You're mean, Adam. I love that song.
All right.
I have to not sing it.
And that is the end of that list.